Hi guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to do some initial styling on this portulacaria afra. It's a lilliput version, and if you're not familiar, the lilliput version just has smaller leaves. It grows just about as fast, from my experience, as a regular portulacaria, um, but the leaves, just stay a lot smaller, and you can even reduce them, with frequent trimming and things. So um, this is pretty much a straight cutting that I had. Let it grow a little bit. I've already put some wire on. So today we're just gonna do some, like I said, some initial styling on it, do some bending, and then maybe some light pruning. So to start with, it's already curving this way. So I think we'll go ahead and keep it going that way. Um, so we'll start it this way, do some bending, get something to fill in this space over in here, and then just continue on. So let's have at it and see what we end up with. So first, you can see that the trunk is pretty much in a straight plane. So everything is here. There's no front to back movement. So I'd like to incorporate a little front to back movement just to give it some depth. So that's one thing we're going to do. So as we start bending, you can see the base is kind of straight here and then goes up. We'll see if we can incorporate a little bend in the base just to add a little more interest. And we'll bend this forward a little bit. I'll just give it a little bend and twist. See what this looks like. Got a couple rocks here. It's a little loose in the soil, so we've got some rocks just to kind of hold it up a little bit. Not really sure what the front and back is going to be yet. Actually, I gave it, if you saw that, I gave it a little twist just to position this branch to where it wasn't going out towards the back, to where it brought it more out to this side. Just kind of taking a look at it. Okay, I think, see how it's got a little, back to front movement, so it's not just in a single plane like it was before. It just adds a little more interest and depth. Start doing some pruning. I don't go real aggressive as I'm working these initial stylings because I'm really not 100% sure where it's going to go with the final design, but just want to get rid of some of this growth just so I can kind of get a better feel of it. So I think this could end up being the new top here. Cut this a little shorter. This downward facing branch, I think we'll get rid of some of that. These downward leaves. Like I said, we'll let this become the new top here. Thin out some of this growth in here. that back a little bit. Clean out some of these shoots and leaves next to the trunk. We'll leave this one as a possible back branch. Got one down here too. Clean out some of this though. Just adding a little bit more movement in these branches. So you can see it's got a little bit of downward and it comes back up. And then also it's going from adding movement to, front to back. We've got a little bend coming to the back and then back to the front. Just adds more interest to the overall shape. At this branch down here, I think we'll leave that, not for the design, but just to help thicken up the trunk. Thin some of this out. That's coming a little bit farther forward than I like, but we may be able to bend that with some wire in the future. I think we'll go ahead and take these off. These are too much. They're kind of all coming out of the same area, so we'll get rid of that one. Just adjusting this branch a little bit more, give it a little bit more up and down bend. Reduce the height just a little bit. Okay, so I think we'll leave it pretty much there for today. So you can see it's actually pretty easy to add just a little more interest into what started out as a pretty much straight stick, and this was actually the top. If you remember, this part was way up here, so it ended up being a side branch. So now it's got some nice trunk movement, side to side and front to back. So it goes back and then a little bit forward. We can even add a little bit more to that, so it's actually leaning forward just a little bit, so it's coming towards the viewer. Just adds a little more more interest, more welcoming to view the tree. And in the future, this branch will get longer. This branch here will keep the length pretty much where it's at, but we'll just develop some pads on it in the future. So I think that's it. So we'll give you a little spin around here. Here's the front. Here's the left side, the back, the right side, and back to the front. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.